right? If I have a group of energetic kids who are getting in trouble all the time, guess what? We take them out before school and we run them in a very happy way. They have no idea that their heart rate, I'm like, you know, we put heart rate monitors on children where we can print out the results after. The kid doesn't know that 182 beats per minute. I do. I know when they finish and get some water, they're going to be calmer and be able to sit down, right? Those are the little bitty tweaks. So when a principal hears calmer child, higher test scores, it's sold right there. It's done. Job or her job, that's the job. We help them do that. Very simple. Where are the policies and procedures to move the kids more in a more efficient and better quality way? And how do we fix what their intake is? Just like what we struggle with every day. The answer? School leadership team, which already has to be there by law. Wellness committee, which already has to be there by law. The difference is we show them how to make it function. That's it. The wellness committee, well, you know, let me hold off until I get back to that. Back on kitchen staff. We're going back to training the staff again. And why we talk about it so much is because they control 2 out of the 3 meals the kids eat. And if you include snacks, we're talking about what? We're supposed to eat 5 times a day, 3 solid meals, 2 snacks in a perfect scenario, right? So we're probably doing 4 there. We have breakfast, we have a snack, we have a lunch, we have a snack. Right? That's 4 times we feed the child, right? 4 times we feed them. So what are we going to feed them? What are we putting in them? Back to that 2,000 calorie number, very simple for anybody to remember. Fat, 45 grams per day, very simple. Carbohydrates and protein, keep it basic. Teachers. Probably one of our best programs, it developed itself. We were doing after-school sports with the kids. One of the teachers joined in one day. Then it dawned on me, how did I make this mistake and not include fitness classes for children? I mean, for teachers. Everybody here works out or wants to work out after work to de-stress, make themselves feel better, right? Our teachers who were doing after-school didn't have access to that. So we included an after-school fitness class for the teachers. One school decided they wanted yoga. We did yoga there. Another school wanted CrossFit. We did CrossFit there. Another one wanted just stretching and a little aerobic activity. We put that in there. So we listened to what our people want, and we put it in. Nutrition class for the teachers. As we're training the teachers, we talk to them about what they should be eating, what should be drinking. So guess what happens when they go back into class? They're like, oh, God, I'm sore, my hamstring. My hammy's hurting. The kids are like, hamstring? What? Or my soleus, my gastrocnemius. Right? I need to drink more water. You know, a lot of kids, when you hear hamstring or bicep, tricep, the first time they're lost. You know, if I say my soleus. But guess what? By the 10th time, they'll give you a full anatomy, just from regurgitating it, just from hearing it a bunch of times. It's coaching certification, right? $30 it costs me to get a teacher certified in NFL flag football. $30. By far the best program out of any professional sport out there, NFL flag football. We get free equipment for all girls school, all girl teams. Boys cost us $20 a head. That's it for the year. We get jerseys, football, and flags. Average heart rate for a baseball player, about 110. Average heart rate for flag rugby, soccer, flag football, about 140. Okay, huge difference. So we want our teachers, I can go into a school and I can pay one of my coaches there $40 an hour. How much does a teacher make? $40 an hour. Do I want to scramble my coaches in Brooklyn, in Staten Island, in Bronx? No, I'd rather get a teacher who's already there and get them certified. The kids know them. The kids trust them. Why do I have to put somebody in there? Logistics-wise, I'm running a business, even though it's a nonprofit. It's better for me to train a teacher. Simple. Teachers trained one time can execute any program. Anything. It takes about 10 hours to get your coaching certification. About 20 to get a dance certification. Nothing. Physical act, higher quality is better. Not my words, CDC again. I know more is better, right? I know if I don't work out, I get fatter, right? I lose muscle, I feel bad. If I work out more, I feel better. High heart rates. Who here works out? What's a number? Do you know your heart rate when you work out?
Yeah, usually it's 140.
Okay. Anybody else higher numbers? Anybody know the maximum for us? About 210? I'm 41, I can still hit about 192. Can't hit 200 anymore. No way. PE class at 45 minutes. We're already established we're getting it once a week. So what do we do in those 45 minutes? Right now, the majority of the time goes to admin. Taking roll, helping them be quiet, doesn't work. So if we had, say we wasted 20 minutes of those 45, what should we do? We need to elevate that heart rate immediately. That's where vigorous comes in. Okay? So that means above 140, 150. And how do we know it? A $60 heart rate monitor that fits on any chest. Recess 20 minutes per day. Lunch 20 minutes, they have 20 minutes outside. What can we do in those 20 minutes? We can have them stand around, or immediately in there, we can have them run 2 warm-up laps and engage in a sport. Our most violent school, we had 5 sports going on. That's the only way we could stop it. Okay, we had track, we had dance, we had flag football, several basketball games, and double dutch jump rope. How many fights did we have when all our coaches hit? 0. They couldn't fight, they were busy. They had about 5 people sitting on the slide and the swing that 8th graders obviously don't use, right? Carving little curse words in there. After school, 1.5 hours. I don't know if you guys know this. Crime rate and juvenile pregnancy shoots through the roof after school. Why? Because you have 10,000 kids hitting the street at the same time with no supervision. That's what happens. So we really like that after school. After school you can use for homework help, for building skeletal muscle, for elevating the heart rate, and for just literally building a team spirit in a school.